Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a beginner install on this LuvMe lace wig. So if you want to see it, stick around and check it out. Be bringing you guys a beginner tutorial on how to apply your wig, specifically on how I applied this LuvMe lace wig. So I know I have an install tutorial up, but this time I wanted to update it on how I do it. So I'm gonna give you guys a close-up look on that. If you guys have any questions, make sure you leave a comment down below. If you're watching this video on Instagram and not sure how to get to my YouTube channel, it is ForeverAdrina. So let's get into this LuvMe install. So here is the wig that I will be installing. It is a luvmehair lace wig. Let me look at my paper to make sure I'm getting the specs right. It is a 1B/30 ombre bob. It is a 13x6 frontal wig, and it has the elastic strap on the inside as well as the standard band that comes in it, and there's 4 combs. Here is the updated luvmehair box. So now the packaging just matches their high quality wigs. You have a little high quality box that you can store your wigs in. In case it's your first time ordering from LuvMe and you don't know, they always put goodies in the bag. There is a little pamphlet in there that shows you how to care for your wig, about styling and washing your wig, as well as a pack of 2 stocking caps, which I already opened it because I have one on. And then they always put a little goodie bag in there with goodies. There is a rat tail comb, a wax stick to lay your hair down, there's bobby pins, there's another elastic band just in case, there is 2 hair clips, and tweezers in case you want to plug your wig. Now a lot of the wigs are pre-plugged. I really don't plug my LuvMe wigs because they already come plugged to perfection for me, so sometimes I will, but if not, the tweezers are in there for your use. So all I did was put on the wig. I haven't glued it down or anything yet. I'm trying to debate on if I want to keep this middle part or if I want to part it on my left side because that's my favorite side. So right now I'm just going to mess with the part a little bit just to see where I want to get it before I get into the tutorial. I'm thinking that this is where I want it parted, so I just put a clip here because if I take it off it falls back that way since it originally came parted in the middle. So all I'm gonna do is take some of my Got2b spray it like this because I want it to stay down this way, and then I will take my blow dryer and just comb down and blow dry so it can kind of stick the way that I want it. On one of my stocking caps that the wig came with. I do have braids under here from my previous install. I didn't really feel like taking them out, so I think I have 6 braids under here just going straight back. If you ladies can't cornroll your own hair, you can braid it back in 2 plaits or pigtails and then bobby pin them up and put on a stocking cap. You can try to put it into like a small bun or 2 small buns or gel it down, whatever you want to do, but as long as it's down and it's flat, you're good to go. Yeah, I'm not going to do the ball cap method, but I am using the stocking cap because I don't want to be edgeless. I love my edges, so I'm just going to apply the stocking cap. Now before I apply my stocking cap, I always put a little oil on my edges, and I don't want the oil to make the wig not stick, so I apply the oil. As you can see, it's kind of wet under there, and then I take some rubbing alcohol to wipe off my forehead, to wipe off the remaining oils that may be. I'm looking into my monitor so I can see that might be on my skin, because if you have oil on your skin, the wig will not stick down, it will pop right back up. So that's just to get all the excess oil off. So what I'm going to do to make it easier is glue down one side at a time. I'm not going to glue down the whole wig. I want to make it very beginner friendly, and I've been gluing down my own wig for a while now, and I still use this method for myself because I find that it's easier. So I'm going to take some of my spray. I'm going to be doing my left side first. Just spray right where I want it glued down. I find when you put the spray first, it dries faster and it makes it less tacky. So I sprayed from the middle all the way down this half, since I'm going to do this half first. Now I'm just going to dry that for a few seconds. And so now we dried the Got To Be spray on that side. I'm going to take a little bit of my Got To Be glued gel and just go from the middle down to my left ear because I'm doing one side at a time. And I'm placing that in front of the wig cap. Now yeah, this side I had like an incident with my edges the other day and probably pulled off this whole side. So I definitely have to oil it down. I always oil my edges with tea tree oil. Trying to look in my mirror to make sure with tea tree oil before I put my wig cap on, just to try to protect. And so I don't want to put too many layers on there. I put one layer and then just smooth it out. And then we're going to dry this, not till it's all the way dry, just to make it tacky. If you do not have a blow dryer, you can go and do some chores or some housework or do whatever while it's drying. You do not have to have a blow dryer to install your wig. I will repeat, you do not need a blow dryer to install your wig. This is just a faster method. So if you don't have a blow dryer, this part you would just sit down for 10 to 15 minutes until the Got To Be gel is tacky, and then you would come back and repeat the next step. So now that side is a little tacky. I'm going to apply this, and remember we're doing the left side first. You can do the left or right side, whatever side is best for you. It's no specific side, but since this is the side that I part my hair on and I want to look better because it's going to be back, I do this side first. And the reason why I do one side at a time, I feel like it's better for me. I have more control and my lace goes exactly where I want it. It's not all over the place and hard to like pull the whole wig down and glue it down at once. So with me doing one side at a time, it's more beginner friendly. Not to say that I'm a beginner, I've been doing this for a while, but it's still really easy for me since I am applying my own wig. Now before I glue it down, I make sure that that comb is in the back, in the middle, to make sure that I have my wig on straight. And I'm gonna try to show you guys as much as possible, trying to look in my mirror. So I just lay down a little piece and then I smooth down that lace with my comb. You could pick anything up in the bathroom if you want to smooth it down, but yes, I smooth mine down with my comb. And then once I feel like that part is down, I will do the next piece, like maybe half an inch at a time. Smooth that down with my comb. I just want to make sure that the lace is sticking. Get that out of the way. And then the breast at the end, I'll just lay down. And now I always leave like a little bit of my sideburns out to gel down. I don't like to not leave any of my real hair out, so just the sideburns. So that's the rest. I'm gonna go down with the comb, and then let's see, I do spray it a little bit, just a little bit, especially where the sideburn is, and then blow dry that to make sure it's adhered. So I'm gonna start off with the same thing I did on the left side, which is my Got To Be freeze spray. And you kind of have to like push it back on this side to get up there at the top. So I'm just going to spray that down, not too much. It will drip down your face. When you're done, you can wash that off with a wash rag, or you can wash it as you go. So now I'm going to blow dry. Then we're going to go in with our Got To Be glued gel and do the same thing as we did to the other side, making sure you're really getting up in the middle part since you did half and half. And I'm just gonna slide a layer of gel in front of my hairline, in front of the stocking cap. On my sideburns, I do put some like on top of my hair because I want to make sure it's stuck down over there. I don't want it flopping up. And then just kind of spread that out evenly. Like I said, I leave my sideburns out because I like to gel those down. Don't have a blow dryer, just sit this time out, go do some chores, dance, listen to some music, whatever you got to do to wait till it gets tacky. But if you want to speed up the process, a blow dryer or a fan will do. side is tacky and it's ready to glue down as well. And another thing I wanted to let you guys know is do not be afraid to try and put your own lace wig on. Save that money you're going to spend at a stylist. You can order you another wig or two because we all know stylists are expensive. I'm not trying to knock it, but if you can try and do it for yourself, what's the worst you can do? You really can't ruin your wig. All you have to do is wash it and then go have it done by a stylist, but there's nothing you can do to really ruin it. If it doesn't work out, then just wash it. I'm going to apply this side, doing the same thing, pressing down. Then I'm going to get my comb to try to melt the lace into my scalp. But yeah, just don't be afraid. Just go ahead and try. Like, what's the worst that can happen? You really can't damage the wig. Only thing you can do is if it doesn't work, spray your hairline with water and massage it to take it off, and then wash it and then have a stylist apply it or try again. But you guys definitely have to try. Definitely have to try. It's well worth it. And I don't want my beauty to be at somebody else's hands. Like, if I can do it myself and have it done right then and there, I would. So I'm just gonna go over with a little spray just in the spots where it looks like it's coming up at. Press it down with my comb, and then I'm gonna blow dry it for a few seconds, and then I'm gonna tie it up with a scarf, wait about 10 minutes, and then I'll come back. If you don't have a blow dryer on this part, you can just go ahead and tie up the hairline with a scarf. I find my silk scarves at the thrift store because they're real silk and they're cheap. You can find them for like $1 or $2, so that's my favorite place to get my silk scarf. So that's a secret. So now it's been tied down for about 10 to 15 minutes. This part, well, the wig is basically done, the installation, except for if you want to flat iron it. I'm going to be doing my baby hairs. This is optional. Some ladies like them, some ladies don't. It helps me to hide my lace. So yeah, ladies, I hope you guys enjoy my tutorial. Don't forget to take a chance and try to apply your own wig. You won't be missing out on nothing. You won't be messing up anything. The worst you can do is, like I said, get gel or glue on your wig, and if it doesn't come out right, just take it off, wash it, and then have somebody apply it. But if you can do it yourself, ladies, please take a chance. Even if you apply one of your old wigs, just so you can make sure you can get your practice on with one of your old wigs if you don't want to mess up one of your new wigs. So check out LuvMe Hair. They're one of my favorite sites to get hair from. They're definitely in my top. I usually say my top 5, like I'll tell you guys like what my top 5 is, but they're definitely in my top 3. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial, and until next time.